ELAB is trending up 18.59%. This is Thursday, the 8th of January 2026. The stock has surged into the spotlight as traders zero in on a rare combination of structural scarcity and headline driven catalysts. The company's recent reverse stock split dramatically reduced its public float, creating an unusually tight share structure that has quickly become the core of market chatter. With far fewer shares available for trading, even modest increases in demand can translate into outsized price moves, a dynamic that has fueled comparisons to prior low float runners that saw sharp, rapid rallies. Adding to the intrigue are reports of extremely high cost to borrow fees and constrained share availability, which the community of investors and traders interprets as signs of mounting pressure on short sellers. In these setups, any sustained upside momentum can force shots to cover into a thin market, amplifying volatility and raising the prospect of a classic short squeeze or float lock scenario. As a result, ELAB is being closely watched for sudden volume spikes or technical breakouts that could trigger accelerated upside. Beyond the technical and structural story, investors are also focusing on the company's pivot into high profile capital intensive sectors. The company has signaled ambitions in nuclear energy, a space increasingly viewed as critical for long term carbon free power generation, alongside efforts toward aerospace related certification. Supporters argue that these initiatives, if executed successfully, could provide a fundamental narrative to support valuation expansion rather than the move being driven purely by trading mechanics. Further strengthening bullish sentiment is discussion around the company's reported cash position, which some traders see as providing operational runway and optionally to pursue these strategic ventures without immediate dilution. This balance sheet cushion is often highlighted as a differentiator versus other low float names that lack funding and rely heavily on speculative momentum alone. Taken together, the stock has become a focal point for momentum traders and speculative investors alike. The convergence of ultra low float, elevated borrowing costs, active short interest, and attention grabbing strategic announcements has created a step many view as primed for heightened volatility. While risks remain high, the community consensus is that any catalyst, whether technical or fundamental, could spark a rapid parabolic move in either direction, making PMGC Holdings one of the most closely watched names in the current low float landscape. Okay, so this is the 4 hour chart. The extrapolation seems to be suggesting that, let's expand it and see. It seems to be suggesting that they might hold the strength up till midday today, the 8th of January. Then after that, it may go into a contraction. Okay, so it has been this strength it picked up, it began to show the strength yesterday, the 7th. Yeah, so projections are currently saying, let's see what we have. Beginning from the least, we have 9.1, 12.12, 15.01, 16.78. Yeah, those are the Fibonacci projections. Momentum is expected to drop sharply and then maybe remain stable. And after that, yeah, it may begin to even drop further. Yeah. So we could, let's see, let's try and have a look at the market grid. It might give us an indication of the sort of prices we're looking at right now. Yeah, 12.5 printed yes on Monday, Tuesday the 6th. 12.5. Do we have anything like that here? 12.5. Yeah, we have something like that. Yeah, it has tested that already. 12.5. Let's apply the market grid. Market grid gives us would give us a range of possible prices. So let's see. Let's scroll down on the tree and see. Okay, the range is between 7.32 and 5.18. It's currently trading at 6.77. At 6.77. This is where it is. So it is in the resistance zone. So the odds of it even advancing towards 7.32 may be there. At the same time, people may also be taking profits as well. Let's see what is being indicated on its 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart here, the extrapolation is saying that it's going to maintain the strength up till Friday. Friday, we are way past the close of Friday's trading session. Okay, interesting. Um, let's see what the grid is telling us. I think it's between 7.61 and 5.93. It is currently at 6 point, what's that again? 6.77. 6.77. So it's in between the resistance and the supports with an upward trajectory. So let's see, he might go ahead and yeah, probably advance and test 7.61, and it did even 12.5. It printed on Tuesday. On this 1 hour chart, projections are currently saying 12.09, 14.76, 16.4. Yeah. See how the projections, the extrapolations are contrasting on between the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart is severely cautious. Yeah, indicating that it's not going to hold. Yeah, it's not going to hold. Saying here, this the strength it has might begin to fizzle by the close of today's trading session. But the 1 hour chart is saying that it's going to hold, remain strong, remain elevated. It will continue to print high prices way past Friday the 9th, the closing session of Friday the 9th. Yeah, so we have a divergence there, but we'll see how all of this will pan out. So yeah, just see what you make of ELAB stock, and I'll definitely continue to update you. But before we do that, let's have a look at it was mentioned that it's hard to borrow. Let's see whether that's actually the case. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Analyzed rate of interest is 105%. Yeah, daily fee of 17.03. It's hard to borrow. Yeah, it is hard to borrow. Indeed, it is hard to borrow. So have a look and see what you make of ELAB, and caution is surely warranted. Thank you very much for watching this video.